Okay, it's currently the morning. I'm feeling good in my energy. I kind of have been watching like quite a lot of good videos recently just to like get myself in a good positive mindset. So to anyone out there, like when you feel low or somewhat not your best self, try and watch videos that are like self-help or just improvement, because I promise you they will help you feel better. And if you do feel low, like that's okay. I'm not saying like ever just be positive and force yourself to be, but like try and look for good videos out there. Like I know a lot of content creators that I watch that are very motivational and entertaining, but yeah, make sure you're meditating as well, or just taking your time in silence, because sometimes we do need that just like stillness to come back to ourselves. But yeah, like I'm trying to just be more loving to myself, more accepting of me, like all versions of me, because I know with a lot of us, like we say to ourselves that we need to be doing all these things, and obviously if you have certain things that you want to do in your life and you want to achieve, then do those things, but don't do it to a point where you're like hurting yourself and you're like doing so much to the point where you're not taking care of yourself. Like try and find balance within like loving yourself, but also doing what you feel like is good for you and your like your day. But yeah, they're kind of very similar, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. And just acknowledge like you can be your own best friend. I feel like with the world right now, it's like they tell you to not look after yourself and depend on other people and external things, and you don't need to do that. Like you can literally become your own best friend and trust yourself with all the choices you're making. Because I said it in another video, but I was like saying how you can only trust yourself because only you're gonna know what's best for you, and it's good to obviously always take advice from others. Like if you're not going to take advice from other people, then you probably will slip up and make the wrong choice of doing something. But like as much as you can take advice from others, make sure there's like a balance with that. Like make sure you are listening to others, but not listening to them to the point where you're discarding like your own intuition or your own inner like compass. But yeah, as well, like just protect your energy right now. I feel like that's very important to say in this video, is like protect your energy, because you don't know with anyone that you meet outside or who you speak to or who you just like come in contact with, like what their energy is and what they've been doing, and like with just their life. Like you need to be very careful with the type of people you're talking to, and that's where you need to protect your energy. And I know it's hard sometimes to like just be alone sometimes and be isolated, because you're not really isolated, like you're just alone with yourself. But be okay with being alone sometimes and being isolated, because that's the perfect time where you can connect to your higher self, but also God, and you'll be able to listen to what the right things you need to do in your life are. But yeah, I think that's everything, and I'll see you again.